These are mouses. And to be exact, they are gaming mouses specifically designed for gaming. They contain special features such as fast reaction time, side buttons, and lightweight designs. Now, recently I have been getting into a lot of Valorant, which is kind of like a strategical first person shooter game, except it's kind of like mixed in with CSGO and cool abilities. This is my current mouse, the G502. Although it has a great shape that fits my hand perfectly and a lot of buttons making it very accessible, it weighs up to 247.99 grams. Now, as most of you may know, this is way too heavy for FPS gaming. That's why in this video, I'm going to be looking for a wireless, lightweight mouse with a tight budget of only $50 to prove how much you can do with that money, and we'll see if it improved my gameplay later. So the first thing I did was immediately search up what makes a good FPS mouse. And I found these three key factors: the shape, the weight, and reaction speed. So it's going to be difficult because not only does this mouse shape have to be to your exact liking, but the weight as well as performance has to be good on top of that. So I started doing some research on budget mice and didn't really find much. That's when it occurred to me, eBay. I didn't have to look for budget mice. I could look for some pretty high-end mice and get it for cheap on eBay, and possibly brand new. But before I went any further, I wanted to know what I was looking at and wanted to buy. So I made a list of the few top choices that I wanted. It ended up being the SteelSeries Prime Wireless, the Roccat Con Pro, the Razer Viper Ultimate, the G Pro Wireless, SteelSeries Air X3, and Roccat Burst Pro Air. I used the website Artings to kind of measure and compare the mice specs, which is after measuring and research, I kind of slowly eliminated a few mice, and after that I only had 3 left. This was the G Pro Wireless, the Razer Viper Ultimate, and the Con Pro Air. Now these mices were neck and neck in performance, so I began searching them up on eBay and OfferUp. After a few no replies, the first that I had was OfferUp. They had a Razer Viper Ultimate brand new in box with a charging dock for $50. Pretty great deal. But I also wanted to see what else was out there. So after that, I ended up finding a Logitech G Pro Wireless open box on eBay for $50. $52 to be exact. But the seller was away, so the mouse would not come for a long period of time. And I wanted to find a Con Pro, so after a long time, I finally found a Con Pro Air open box for $50. After contacting the seller and agreeing on a $50 price, I ended up concerning my options. I had all 3 of these mices for $50, pretty much brand new, and since they were around the same price range, I gave some more thought into it. Although the G Pro Wireless is very popular, it's not the best build quality and shape and would not fit my hand correctly. Moreover, it would take quite a long time to come, so I scratched that out of the picture. Now, the Razer Viper Ultimate had just come out with the V2, as most of you may know, and that would kill the value of the Razer Viper Ultimate very quickly. However, I had heard really good things about this mouse, so I kept it in and brought it down to the Con Pro and Razer Viper Ultimate. I weighed the pros and cons, the weight, the shape, the specs, what's good about it, what's better about it, what's bad about it, and I thought about it. And as a result, the performance was pretty neck and neck, so I had a very tough decision. But in the end, I thought that the Con Pro Air was just better in build quality and would fit my hand a lot better. It was also a little bit lighter, so I figured that it would be really nice.
No.